If I could, I'd just like to say a couple things before we have to end. There's a time limit on how long we can have the facility here, but I want to tell you how much we appreciate you making us feel so warm here on our first trip to Denver. And as we go, oh, you guys can sit down for a minute. We're going to be here for a second anyway. As we go, I think that there's a couple things that we want to reemphasize to you guys. First of all, I hope that, you know, if we, I'm sure that we'll be back, but in case the Lord comes first or for some reason we're providentially hindered, the thing that I would like for you to remember us for is the stand we took for Jesus rather than the rock and roll. Rock and roll's a lot of fun, but it won't get you to heaven. And we're living in a time right now when there are a lot of preachers that, well, they're not making a stand on the things that we feel like are very, very important. You see, we believe it's time for Christians to stand up and say, look, we've had it with pornography. We've had it. We're not going to buy from stores that sell it, you know? And I tell you, the other day on my way to church, I have to drive by the neighborhood where I grew up. And one of the things that I see on my way to church every Sunday, it really depresses me. They've taken where right across the street from our public library and opened up a topless bar, you know? And it's time for Christians to say, look, we don't want this in our neighborhoods anymore. We've had it with that. And I can tell you this, it's, you know, they say about evolution in schools, they're talking about, they teach all the kids evolution today, and they won't teach them about creation, because they say creation's good religion, but it's not good science. But I want to tell you this, if God made this world, and He did, creation is great science. And it's time that we stop letting a bunch of atheists run our lives and teach our children. Now let me tell you what's going to cost you. It's going to cost you probably your reputation. Because listen, you can't make a stand for Christ and not come out being accused as a religious fanatic. That's just, you're going to have to be a religious fanatic, man. That's all there is to it. You're going to have to be willing to give up some things and make some sacrifices. It's not always comfortable serving Christ. But look, He's asking you for your life, but He gave His life for you. You know, they're preaching across the country a kind of salvation that sounds like a fire insurance policy to me, where you sign up, you know, or you come down and you sign up a card or whatever you do, and then you can go out and you can live like hell if you want to until Jesus comes, because everything's going to be okay. Man, God is going to come and judge sin. He doesn't want Christians to live in sin. It's a mockery.